The thing they talked about all week that I thought was really interesting, though, Breeze, because of his height, and he's not a big guy, he's very adept at just shifting his feet. He's not real fast, so he's not going to get out and run, but he's going to move just enough in the pocket, much like Tom Brady, step up and deliver, arm held high. You have to get that interior pass rush. They didn't do that either. Guys like Star Lotulelei, K'Wan Short, Juwan Edwards, they got to push that pocket right in Breeze's face, force him outside right into the waiting arms of the Kraken.
Can that secondary hold up today, do you think, Scott?
Well, it depends on what your definition of hold up is. Drew Brees is, you know, where this could have been a trivia question, but he threw for 313 yards, I think, in the first game. Do you know how many games he's had with more than 313 yards? Only against the Panthers. Only against the Panthers thrown for more than that. What would you guess? Anybody? 7. That was his 8th best game against the Panthers. He's going to pile up a bunch of yards. So the thing is, I think they just got to, you know, the old Ron Rivera thing, they've got to hold them to field goals, not touchdowns. Keep the Saints out of the end zone.
About the patched up offensive line, and when you have that, sometimes the best way to get the running backs the ball when they're not being able to run just from scrimmage is basically the screens. And I got to be honest with you, the Panthers, would you guys not agree the Panthers have developed one of the best screen games in the NFL? And what you have to do is find a way, especially with D'Angelo and even Tolbert. If you get that guy out in space, nobody wants to tackle him. So you may see a lot more screens today, which have been very successful as far as getting the offense going. So they haven't been strong running the ball from the line of scrimmage. So let's see if they do a lot of more screens today.
You know, when they get down, it's tough. It's really tough. But the fans also have to understand what's riding on this game. This is for, if the Panthers win, they still have to go down to Atlanta and get the #2 seed in the NFC and win the NFC South, get a first-round bye, then be able to come back here and host a playoff game. It's still possible, however unlikely, that the Panthers get the #1 overall seed because Seattle still hasn't wrapped up their division. They could lose out, which they won't, but they could. San Francisco could win out. Carolina wins out, holds a tiebreaker over San Francisco and gets the #1 seed, home field advantage throughout. But there's a big difference between being #2 and being 5 or 6. And you look at the playoff scenario, it's possible if Green Bay wins their division, the Panthers would have to play at Green Bay, at New Orleans, at Seattle in order to go play in the snow in New York in the Super Bowl. So, you know, you'd much rather have that by have a couple home games. And so when fans know what's really riding on this, I think that they will understand that, hey, you know, just being down 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, if what happens to be, it's not game over. If they're down 2 touchdowns near the end of the game, it's game over. But be involved and know what's riding on this game, certainly.